Dairy, Shavuos. Let's bake. Welcome to Sunny Side Up. I'd like to welcome my very good friend, Deby Sandler from Joy of Cholov to our show today.
Hola Naomi, ¿cómo estás?
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
What are we going to be making today?
Wow, vamos a hacer alfajores con nuez y chocolate.
Can we get a translation on that?
Oh sure, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to do alfajores with walnuts and cocoa.
Deby's from Argentina. How long have you been in the States?
Oh, like over 20 years.
20 years, and we both still have our accent.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, so they make a lot of dairy desserts in Argentina.
Yes, we do. We do sell a lot of butter and sour cream. So the cocoa usually comes with ground pieces. So I like to sift it.
Sift it, yeah.
Sift it. So we're going to first sift the flour, and then we're going to add the cocoa.
Is this
together.
a necessary, like people kind of like they get baking recipes and they dump, but is it better to aerate
When
it?
you use cocoa, I think it is necessary. So let's start first with the flour. It's 200 grams of flour, that is a cup. And
I love that you're working in the metric system.
Oh yeah. But I measure also in cups, so everybody who doesn't do measurements can do in cups, and then we take the cocoa. You want to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I like how she did that. I've never done this before. This is a new technique for me to do. I'm just tapping it on the
Well,
side.
anyhow, sometimes this one is harder,
Wow.
so I take a spatula and I kind of like mix it.
Oh, okay. I do see the big clumps of cocoa.
You see?
Yeah, fantastic.
You don't want that on your alfajor. Then you like chop one of those. It takes a little longer. That's why you have to sift.
Right, okay.
You grab it like this. I hold the ends so it doesn't come out this way. Okay. And we put it.
I say baking paper is your best friend in the kitchen.
I love it. Yeah.
I love baking paper.
And there you go. And this to the garbage. So here we have the walnuts. They're chopped. They're about a cup of walnuts. If you don't like walnuts, you can put almonds. And if you're allergic to nuts, don't use them.
Just skip it. Okay, so we're going to put in
We're
here.
going to put it in here.
Cup of chopped mix.
Yeah. Okay, and now comes the fun part.
The butter.
The butter.
They're like half-inch cubes or a centimeter cubes.
Yeah.
See, I'm keeping with the metric system.
Exactly, and soft.
And soft. Oh,
Very
it's room
important.
temperature.
Yeah. Just use your fingertips. You don't want to use the palm. You are not doing challah, you know, because you're working with batter. If you use your whole hand, the batter will get warm, and you don't want extra warm in here because it will get sticky on your hands. So you just work with
the fingertips,
and with like
so
that.
I'm pinching it.
Yeah, with the flour, mix it.
So I'm pinching the cocoa flour mixture with the butter.
Yeah, like that until you feel that there's no big clumps of butter anymore.
Okay, so that's nice and broken up, right?
You did great.
Yay! Okay.
You're higher.
I'm done. Okay, I'm in.
Okay, so we're going to leave this here for our next step. This is the attachment we're going to use. How do you call this attachment?
Sometimes it's paddle, sometimes it's beater. Up to you.
It looks like this.
Okay, let's put it on.
So we're going to get the egg.
In here?
In there. One egg.
One egg.
Then, meanwhile, you prepare 1 teaspoon vanilla extract.
Yeah.
And the whole thing of sugar.
All this sugar?
Yeah, it's
you
half a
beat,
cup.
I'll pour, okay?
Yeah. So much fun. And we give a good whisk here. Just to incorporate the sugar with egg, no more than that. Okay? Okay. Now we're going to put the egg with the sugar and the vanilla in here, and we're going to mix it. Make sure you get everything in.
Right. I like that you're using a rubber spatula. It's right in there, every nook and cranny.
Yeah. And now we're going to let the magic happen.
Okay, let's watch. So it's all coming together.
Yeah. You see the pieces of walnuts?
That made a dough.
You see? That's the walnuts. Are you ready? Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look at those nuts.
Okay, so it really feels like a dough.
Yeah,
it feels like cookie dough.
The key also of when you do alfajores, not to touch it so much. When you work too much the dough, it becomes very stiff and doesn't have the air. Remember when you had my alfajores, it had like an air. Also, this walnut dough in Argentina, most of the bloggers are using it now. They're trying to bring different flavors into the alfajor.
Changing it up a little bit.
I love it. So this is the key to have a good rolling dough.
Okay, we're gonna put this on here.
The paper curls up.
Yeah.
So when you're rolling,
you're fighting the.
You're fighting with a parchment paper. So you put it down like this. You're not fighting with a paper.
That's why we have you sunny side up.
You see? Just for this.
Fantastic.
Just for this.
Okay.
Another tip. I put a tip of the paper like that. My counter is a little shorter.
You put your hip against it.
And your body rolls the dough. You see? So we want this to go to the fridge. The batter will get hardened. Then it will be a little harder to make it. You have to like push your cookie dough.
But that's good. We want that.
We want that.
Because cold butter makes pockets of steam and they make the delicious fluffiness of the cookie. I think that's really important.
Yeah. And also keeps the shape. Okay. Let's put this in the fridge. So it came out of the fridge. And it's hard. You see that it's hard?
Yeah, it's very thin. So just push it in and twist it.
Yeah.
And I pick it up and I put it here.
Yeah. You may have to put your finger inside.
Oh, yay!
Yay! So now we're going to bake it 300 for 20 minutes.
300?
Yeah.
So slow oven.
Slow for 20 minutes.
They're out of the oven, but do I spy dulce de leche?
Yeah, you're so good. It's not peanut butter.
Oh my God, I could literally I love dulce de leche. Dulce de leche is like a thickened caramel.
Yeah, well actually dulce de leche comes in different thicknesses.
Okay, explain.
So you can have the syrup one, like you go to a coffee shop, yeah, or you put it on ice cream, like the hot fudge dulce de leche. And then you have the traditional dulce de leche, the one in Argentina we use a lot, that actually we use it for breakfast or tea time, like we said, on our toast.
Caramel on toast?
Yep.
It's definitely different than Vegemite, where how I grew up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not the healthiest, but it's the yummiest. Then the bakers, they couldn't bake with that, because if you use that thinner or less body dulce de leche, it will not stand nicely. So here I use the thicker consistency. In Argentina we call it repostero. Okay, repostero. Because repostero means you're a baker. So the baker needs repostero. If you see, the alfajores here has like a little belly, and here is more flat. We're going to put it in this side, on the one that is facing up the tray, and I will show you why. And look at this dulce de leche, you see?
Oh, it's like a Hershey kiss.
A traditional dulce de leche will not do this. This was on the bottom, touching your tray. This one was up. So we're going to put it like this. And why I do this, because this we're going to cover it in chocolate. Then when we cover it with chocolate, it will stay flatter in both sides.
Okay, fantastic. All right.
You can do more. And go up, that's it.
How was that?
That was great.
Oh. Turn it over.
Yeah.
These are in the freezer.
Yes.
And that is?
White chocolate.
Oh, yum. Yum!
Milky white chocolate.
Milky white chocolate.
So we're going to dip them, okay?
Okay, how do we do this without like getting everything all over us?
It'll
get all over you no matter what.
You try. The good thing is we have parchment paper and we have our placemats, we're good. So we're going to dump it in. And I like to put just the chocolate in top of it and kind of like disappear.
Sink it into that white chocolate.
And then with the help of a fork, you bring it in and you smooth it out. After that, you put it right straight on your parchment paper and let it settle. And then we have this.
These are amazing.
And we put it right away before the chocolate dries. Right there.
Oh, right on top.
How about that?
So you can use whichever flavorings you want.
Yeah, this is hazelnut brittle, and what is that?
Almond brittle.
Yeah.
Crunch and topping. Actually.
Yeah. So when this is done, you're done, you cover all your alfajores, you let it, you can put it in the fridge or in a cool room, whatever. If your kitchen is hot, put it in the fridge and you let it set.
Oh my God, these look amazing. They look amazing. Okay, what are we gonna do? We just pick one up? They look like little mini, like cheesecakes, but it's alfajores.
Alfajores.
With a twist. Okay, here we go.
Look. The white chocolate. And even if you think that you don't like nuts, it's such a good combination.
I just went into my own little world over there. I did not let anything around me just, I just was thinking about this. And every bite and every chew was just, this is probably the best dessert I've had in the world.
Wow.
I've seen a lot of the world. This is just,
what a compliment.
you have made me speechless.
Wow.
You finished the show out.
Okay, for more recipes like this and more, go to kosher.com.
Show with dairy.
Sorry, I forgot.
What? Okay. Pause. We have to go and wash our hands on set. And lamb bacon in it, and it was amazing. Like I took this big bite.